This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Now with Vickers in it, and beside him, Tony Stewart. Whoa, a little bit of a wobble from Rudeman, and he just gathers it back in.
In my sleeper there, Marcus Amber. Oh, we got a 37 car in the wall here, Brad Baker.
We never got touched. We just got a little bit high there, guys.
DJ Kennington also sliding up in the fray. First caution flag today here on lap number 3.
There in turn 4, I was on top of one of the haulers in practice. You see the car just breaks loose, and nobody around him. We saw this in practice with no other cars around, and these guys just break loose and spin out and hit the wall.
On board, Patrick Carpentier. You can see the 37.
Got a car up high. Stay down. Start rolling out easy. Roll out easy.
That run, and he said, you know, we got him tightened up just a little too much for that run. In other words, the car was a little bit tough to turn. We got a big wreck, guys.
38 car, Leffler involved. The 41 also involved, and that is Kyle Krisolov.
Garage, guys.
I suspect that started at that slick spot off turn 4.
Start of the year.
And it looks like Kyle does get loose right there in the spot we talked about.
Oh, Jason Leffler, just the wrong spot at the wrong time there. That's really unfortunate.
See, it looks like he thinks he's got him cleared right here, and he gets blindsided. There's nothing he could do, and at that point, really nothing Kyle Krisolov could do.
Take a look at what Mike Wallace saw from behind this mess.
Right there in front of you. Back it down there. Come to the bottom. Come to the bottom. There you go.
Dale, you got a split second to make that decision. I mean, do you listen to...
Started back in 17th position. Here's the 81 off the pace. That is DJ Kennington, and he was involved in the first caution of the day back on lap number 2.
You were all done. Boy, we hit the wall.
Looks like that. Let's look at this replay. You might be able to see exactly what happened with this 81 car. Oh, yeah, you can see that tire just explode coming down the backstretch. Probably a good spot to have it blow out if you'd gone down just a little bit farther.
Yeah, if there is a good thing.
But on a restart, once the green flag waves, you can go to the high side and pass all you want. Oh, one car up across the wall, head on into the concrete, the 28 car, and that is Brian Keselowski.
Very lucky that was not more than one car.
Yeah, that's a hard hit right there, going up across. Like he got down on the apron possibly.
Yeah, you can see he got together with somebody and just took off across the infield. Very lucky that didn't get somebody else involved.
Brian Keselowski is the older brother of Brad, who drives the 88 car. He talked about this track changing configurations. Oh, trouble out of turn 4. And there is Stephen Wallace.
Hold your brake up there. Hold it.
Who was having such a great run, and the car just loops around and he just pancakes the left side. Running in the top 5. See what happens. A car.
That same spot in turn 4. It's bit quite a few guys here.
Yeah, and Stephen was doing a great job, and, you know, some of the very best.
Testing because they said they believed this car was better. He said he was concerned, but they made a couple adjustments on that last stop, guys, and he is happy as can be right now. We have a crash on the racetrack, guys.
Our pole sitter, Brian Vickers, has also found the outside retaining wall.
Looks like he's lost a right front tire and then made contact with the wall. See some other cars hitting debris from this 32 car.
Bring us down here to pit road. We're done, guys. We're done. I'll meet you behind the wall.
He lost his brakes, but that's not a spot that you would hit. Doesn't look like just from losing the brakes. It's kind of a weird.
For speeding on pit road, as we
Looks like Bobby Labonte just lost it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he didn't have a tire going down or something, because he was up there battling Burton, and then the next thing you know, he's dropped back quite a ways.
Yeah, that was a hard lick too.
Yeah, heavy contact for Bobby Labonte, who had led, former Cup and Nationwide champ.
Pretty good damage to the left rear.
Lap 73, caution number 7 on the day.
So just snapped around right there. That looks like he must have had a problem.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. We see the right rear's up.
But there's in 11th spot, Brad Keselowski back in 12th. Mike Wallace is there. Bobby Hamilton Jr. Those guys all in the top 15. Whoa! the 18 car up in the wall.
Tire, that was a tire failure on the straightaway. We saw that thing right there blow out, take the fender. Nothing Kyle could do right there. Until he was having a little bit of problem. He slipped back there to Mark Martin. Man. So we had a camera right on Kyle. Lucky he was up high when that thing blew out. I think maybe he felt something.
Yeah, that lessens the blow just a little bit, but as you said, it's unfortunate. They had two fast race cars.
The racer had a hard crash, but he continues to move forward.
Caution flag has just come out, and there's why. Brad Baker in trouble again. Here's a guy who had some problems on the very first lap of the race. Doc spent some time in the garage getting repairs made, and he's had some troubles again.
Yeah, Alan, the young man brought the caution out on lap number 2, involved in a spin and contact. Derek Cope was also involved in DJ Kennington. And now he brings out caution for the 9th time today.
See on the replay, it started back in the center of the corner.
Headed in the wrong direction.
Well, the good news is that these guys will be able to get on pit road and get some fresh rubber. The Jason Keller in the 11 car there, after that good run at California, finished 14th at California for the CJM efforts.
Whoa!
Marcus Ambrose trying to hold on and can't get it to stay and up across the racetrack.
How about that?
Hold the brake. Okay. Okay.
That's about as good as that could have turned out.
Hold the brake.
For everybody.
Watch Ambrose battling on the inside.
Yeah, he's trying to not only make the pass there, but he gets pinched down by a lap car that probably had no idea that he was even coming there. He was down trying to let the guys go on the high side. We saw Brad Coleman just slide by on the top side.
That's Johnny
having to work hard to get by the guys that they're trying to pass. That outside line, Tony Stewart and David Rudiman get together.
Oh, both those cars hard into the wall over in turns 3 and 4. And the streak will come to an end here after 2 consecutive wins. Tony Stewart, who had led for 61 laps a day.
Looked like maybe Tony got a little bit loose getting down in the corner. David might have, I don't know, it's hard to say he crowded him. They're both just trying to get down into the corner. I'm going to bet we have 2 different opinions on what happened there.
You think? Let's see what Tony Stewart's onboard camera showed us.
This is just great racing. I mean, we've got guys all the way from...
Here we go.
Contact Martin into the back of the 60 car. There was contact there, and the 60 and the 88 come together.
I know Mark Martin didn't mean to do that.
The 11 car, Jason Keller involved as he spins after putting himself in position for another top 15 finish.
The last thing Mark Martin wanted to do was take Brad Keselowski out of this. Probably get a lot of draft. Mark's catching a pull off of these 2 cars running in front of him. Catches them just a little quicker than he anticipated.
I actually think Mark thought he could give Carl just a little bit of a push right there, enough of a tap that it wouldn't do this, wouldn't create this situation, but it would be enough of a situation maybe to try to propel them by the 88.
And the efforts he's put in over the years here, he has never finished out of the top 5 at this racetrack, and he's running 4th here today.
2 guys up front that know how to get it done on restarts. They're going to drive down in turn 1. I'm betting that neither one of them are going to let off.
Kevin Harvick now trying to sneak on the inside of Stremme. That is for 4th position.
So Greg Biffle probably knows him watching Mark Martin all day. If he's going to make the pass, he's going to have to be on the high side.
Harvick took 4 tires. Last stop, he has fresh rubber. Then Stremme. How about Franchitti hanging back there in the top 7?
This is it. This is money lap. Looks like Mark's got a good lead into turn 1. He stretches out on Biffle.
Yeah, Mark's a big believer in that shortest way around these racetracks. He really likes to go around the bottom, and he works hard at making his car work down there, and it's been fantastic today.
He is the all-time winningest driver in NASCAR Nationwide Series history, and Mark Martin, in his first start of the year, picks off win number 48 for his career at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
There were a lot of guys that had some really good runs today, but look back in 8th spot, Patrick Carpentier, we didn't even know he was going to drive in this race until Casey King was sick.
Finished 6th. That's awesome.
Watching the celebration, meanwhile, his teammate in the garage area, Brad Keselowski, and Shannon has caught up with him.
That's right.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.